Hey everybody, I'm Tim here with the Joya De Nicaragua Silver, and you're watching Cigars Daily. I want to invite you to get even more now out of all of our videos when you watch them on CigarsDailyPlus.com, where you can even drop your rating for cigars right next to mine under the review videos. One thing you'll see a lot of in the cigar world today is age-old brands putting out brand new blends to spice up the catalog and offer the cigar aficionado something a little fresher. And that's certainly the case with Joya De Nicaragua's Silver. This is a more recent release from them where they're trying to get a little bit edgier from what the traditional Joya De Nicaragua blends are. This thing uses a Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper, which should kick it off with a little bit more power. There's also Mexican and Nicaraguan tobaccos in this cigar. The big question that I have for this blend is, can it provide complexity of flavor in addition to the quality, construction, and everything we've come to expect from Joya? And the only way to find out is with a cut and a light. All right, Joya is kicking it with some more fuller bodied flavor here. Even at the outset, this gets nice pepper on the retrohale, but also pepper on the tongue, especially the front of the tongue, and some flavor notes in addition, which isn't bad for light up. Certainly I'm getting really nice leather in this, a little bit of black coffee up front, and no real defining sweetness from the wrapper on this cigar quite yet, just pepper and some darker notes to kick it off. So plenty of room to grow here, but not bad for an introductory profile. Let's jump into the first third and see where this takes us. Having made my way through a lot of the first third here, I'm impressed with some of the development. First of all, what was very much coffee and leather up front still is sort of the predominant flavor for this cigar, although pepper has fallen to the background and it's given way to a creaminess in this flavor that doesn't really seem to be the kind of thing this flavor would give. In addition to coffee and leather, I'm also getting a really nice oak wood note, and then that creaminess sort of runs across all of it. Still lacking a very present sweetness from the wrapper, although with creaminess, it's sort of keeping me coming back, drawing for more. And construction-wise, it's holding a nice long white ash with a really straight burn and a really good draw on this box-pressed Vitola here. It's actually doing really great, and for a cigar that is way stronger than anything that I would normally pick out and smoke of my own volitions, I'm really enjoying this at this point. But let's see where this takes us now as we jump into that second third. Coming into the halfway point here, and I am at the best part of this flavor, where I'm still matching a really creamy overall consistency with a really nice dark flavor profile that's more toward the full-bodied end of the spectrum. And that creaminess is all that's really developed in terms of flavor into what I would call a mocha-type cream. And at the same time, once all the smoke is gone, this is a really nice coffee finish to the flavor. For somebody that doesn't like full-bodied stuff, I'm actually really enjoying this. Now take a look at the wrapper on this with me. The Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper leaf on this is a very dark but very smooth leaf at the same time, not incredibly toothy and almost non-existent veins. It almost leads you to believe that it's a smooth cigar when it's really pretty rugged in terms of flavor. And now this is the part where I get nervous, where we go into the final third, where all that strength has the availability to just take over and annihilate my palate. And so I want to keep an eye on notes on this and maybe even hold on to some of that creaminess in this flavor. So let's jump into that final third and see where this takes us and what kind of score it gets. Here we are coming into the very end of the Joya Silver, and here it's starting to act more like a cigar I've been familiar with, where some of that flavor gets muted. It has gotten a lot stronger, but what has remained is what I'm really holding on to and enjoying. Roasted coffee now is a lot of this flavor, but what else holds on is that mocha creaminess. It's still very much present, and I like that in the final third. That's one thing that I really wanted to hold on to in the flavor, and I'm getting it. And through, this cigar has not been what I typically grab. For a stick that has no defining wrapper sweetness, really dark, more full-bodied flavor profile, this thing was an absolute pleasure. And I gotta say, my smoking time on it has been at this point 1 hour and 18 minutes, and my final score came out to an even 90. For a darker cigar to get a high score out of me like that is not very common, but what really matters here is what you guys think about this. So if you've had the Joya Silver, please drop a comment down below with what you think about it, because we'll all learn better when we learn together. And check this video out on cigarsdailyplus.com and drop your rating of the Joya Silver right next to mine under the review video. And thank all of you who support Cigars Daily. It means the world to our family here, and we want to keep rocking your world with amazing customer service and lightning fast shipping. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Tim signing off for Cigars Daily, and I will see you in the comments.